Hi, I'm Jessie Osborne, yoga teacher and personal growth coach, and this is a restorative practice for comfort and surrender. For this practice, you are going to want to bring in all your comfort items. Put on soft, comfortable clothing that you can really just feel cozy in, and grab a bunch of props. If you have bolsters, this is the time to pull them out. I have here a rectangle bolster and a round bolster. And I have this little decorative pillow that I have found has been a very lovely addition to my restorative practices. Several blankets of varying densities to help really adjust yourself for the comfort you'll need to allow yourself to surrender to these postures. Any blocks, I have my stack of blocks here. I happen to have 4 blocks. You can use books, you can use pillows. Just gather some comfort items and enough to really draw on the support, right? Take stock of all your cozy things. Grab a couple pillows, couple blankets, find yourself a comfortable, quiet space within your home. Perhaps light some candles, some incense, some essential oils, dim the lights down, and really get cozy for this restorative practice for comfort and surrender. To begin, you're going to want to get some sort of support under your hips, whether it be a folded blanket or perhaps your rectangle bolster, just enough to allow ease of movement, allow the hips and lower back to be comfortable so that you can sit with a long, erect spine comfortably. Once you have found that seat, wiggle your hips and feel into your sit bones. Maybe move the cushions of your tush apart and really root down, connecting your root chakra to the earth element beneath you. Close your eyes. And begin to come into this practice, entering into this opportunity for your mind to have a conversation with your body, giving the opportunity for the body to really speak to you. Quieting the mind of the mental chatter of anything outside of this here, now here moment. Anchoring into your body. Coming into this practice as if you are entering a conversation with a dear friend. And that dear friend of today is your physical body. You're here to listen and keep your focus on what she has to say. What she needs you to hear. Breathing a gentle depth to your breath. Noticing your body. What kind of breath is your body asking you to take right now? What pace of breathing does she need? as you internally begin to examine your body, starting from your feet, moving up your legs and into your hips, taking your time, sweeping through your entire body as if you are taking a broom to the floor of your home. Noticing where things may be gathered up, stickiness, grime, residue within the body, flowing up and down from feet to crown with your breath as your broom. Noticing any sensation or mood that is prevalent within you, any areas in which your body is speaking to you, asking you to listen, calling for your attention. Breathe into those spaces. Gently take your chin towards your chest, sending your breath to the back side of your neck, down your shoulders, and down the length of your spine. With an inhale, gently roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Perhaps allow the left fingertips to touch the earth. And send your breath to the left side of your neck and down the left shoulder, cascading down the arm through the fingertips. Exhale, roll the chin back to your heart center. Place your left hand back on your lap. And inhale your left ear to your left shoulder. Perhaps take the right fingertips to the earth. Sending the breath into the right side of the neck as it cascades down the shoulder and the length of your arm, all the way down to your fingertips. Exhale as you return your chin to your chest and your palm to your knee. Inhale, lift the chin, slightly lift the gaze, root down through the sit bones, try not to crunch the back of your neck, just a gentle lift of the chin. And then exhale, bring the chin level to the earth. Inhale, squeeze squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears, and as you exhale, melt the shoulder blades down onto the back. Rolling with your breath here. Listening to the words of the shoulders. Next time you reach the bottom of your exhale, pause, recenter. Inhale, send your heart forward of your hips, and as you exhale, send the ribcage around to the left, curling as you come back, and then the ribcage comes around to the right as the heart pulls forward, using your breath to dance your heart around your hips. Inhale as you come forward and exhale as you rock back. Perhaps you are starting to have a conversation with your hips and your spine. Inhale, pause. Exhale, reverse. With the heart forward. Exhale, squeeze the belly button towards the spine as you send the heart back. Curl the chin towards the tailbone. And then inhale, peel the spine up vertebrae by vertebrae to come to a nice rooted seat. Align the chakra centers. Lift through the crown. Tune back into the rhythm of breath that your body is asking you for. Gently flutter your eyes open and begin to build yourself a throne of pillows. We want an angle to support the back. We're coming into reclined cobbler with the soles of the feet together. I like to sit atop a folded blanket and have 2 blocks or a pillow or blankets here to support the fall of my knees. The idea here is to explore and honor your body's edges that come to the place that you feel the resistance within yourself, and bring the support up to meet that edge so that you can surrender in comfort and allow these spaces the opportunity to soften. So your edge may be very different. Your knees may be way up here. Take as many props as you need to support you at your edge, right? So your height here may be taller or lower than mine. I'm going to honor my own edges as we move through this sequence. And from here, you'll draw the soles of your feet together and at a comfortable distance from your pelvis. And then your supports will come under your knees wherever you feel you may need them today. And this can change from day to day, so don't judge yourself for being soften your own personal judgments and expectations as well. We're here to honor ourselves and release those things that we hold on so rigidly to, right? So, feet touch, knees supported, having your throne of comfort behind you. Take your hands and gently walk yourself back, supporting the back by drawing your belly button towards your spine will help this lower be more supported. And find your support directly on your spine and make sure your whole spine, head, and neck are supported. Option here to allow the palms to lay at your sides, palms facing up, or to bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Or if you'd like more opening, grabbing onto opposite elbows, excuse me, and allowing them to rest on the support above your head. If your arms are hanging off and there's a strain and pulling, come out of that and come to a point of supported, comfortable opening. Give you a moment here to get set up. Once you have found your supported position, close your eyes and drop back into your body. Start by honoring the pace and depth of breath your body needs in this moment. And then from feet to crown, using your breath to sweep your body. Noticing any points you may be holding on where you do not necessarily need to be gripping. Send your breath there and soften. Perhaps add more support if you're feeling any pinching, wincing, or pain. Or if you just can't seem to let go, add more comfortable support underneath yourself. It is okay to be supported. Honor your boundaries. Honor your edges. And lean on the support available to you. Soften the point between your eyebrows, your third eye center. Release attachment to thought and open receptivity to the subtle whispers of your body. Release the tongue from the top of your mouth. Gently allow your teeth to part. Gently swallow. Allow your body to grow heavy against your supports. Surrender surrendering to gravity. Allow your breath to expand the space of your heart. Allow your belly to be soft. Allow your hips to be open and your legs to be heavy. Allow yourself to be comfortable in surrender. One more moment here, perhaps one final sweep of your body with your breath. Slowly move gently with yourself. Begin to bring your knees together, planting your feet on the floor. And choosing either to roll onto one side or grab onto the backs of your thighs to come up to a seated position. If you're grabbing onto the backs of your thighs, with an exhale, draw your belly button into your spine. Tuck the chin as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing yourself upright, perhaps hugging around the knees as you send your roots down and your crown high. Breathe deeply into the back side of your body. If your eyes are still closed, open them. Moving into a seated forward fold, we're going to turn around and face our support here. This may be, whatever you have here may be adequate for this next posture. I'm going to sit on my blanket and extend your legs out to your comfortable open width. Again, we're here for comfort, right? I know I need a little bit more support in this posture here, so I'm going to slide my supports closer to myself and move this tiny pillow down to support my chest and belly. And as you gently fold forward, send your roots down, lift your heart high, send your shoulder blades back, and gently fold onto your supports, allowing them to catch you. You can turn your head to one side so you can breathe, finding your comfortable edge. Need a bigger pillow. Turning to the support that you need right now. May not be the same as yesterday or the same as tomorrow. Once you have found your comfortable edge, begin to close your eyes. And again, sweep your body with your breath. Find the areas that need cleansing, that need release. That need softening. Send your breath to these spaces within you. Allow the crevices of your body to speak to you now. Allow yourself to lean into your supports. Surrendering to how it is. Releasing all control. Your mind starts to wander away from your body, bring it back. Remember, you're listening to this friend. Allow your attention to be on what she has to tell you. Her messages are profoundly important for you to hear. If your head is turned one way, gently turn it the other way to even out your neck. One more conscious breath, sweeping from feet to crown. Bring your hands to meet the support beneath you and gently pull up, lifting the heart, sending the shoulder blades back and the heart forward. Breathe deep. Help your knees as they bend, bringing the soles of the feet. And then move yourself back away from your props. We're going to turn facing the other way again. And for this one, I find I need a lot of support for this. And if you have sensitive knees, I do not recommend this full posture. Try it out, explore your edges. If you find that your knees absolutely say no to this, just take the legs straight out from you. Otherwise, we're going to set up a nice, cozy support for behind you. I tend to need more support beneath my bum here as well. So we're coming into reclined hero. You want your knees hip distance apart and your ankles as close to under your hips as you can get them. So you don't want to be out splayed like this with a twist in the knee. You want support, think structure and support of the knee joint here. And if the tops of your feet are sensitive, you can put a cushion of some sort underneath them. Another option for support is a blanket or pillow between your ankles and your bum, right? So you may have to play with this as you settle back. The hip flexors that this stretches here are tight in almost everybody. So move gently, move with caution. And just like we did before with your fingers, support yourself, draw your belly button in towards your spine, and gently guide yourself back onto your support. Ooh. This is going to begin to open right up in this hip crease, down the quadriceps. If you have pinching in your lower back, support your hips up more. Try that first, and then add more cushion to behind you. Option 2, place one hand on the heart and one hand on the lower belly, or to rest your palms against the soles of your feet, feeling your own making contact with your foundation. Make contact with this body that you're having this conversation with. Placing a gentle hand of listening support. Once you have settled into your position, close your eyes and deliver the pace of breath your body is asking you for. And surrender to softness. Notice where you might be gripping. Release your glutes. Stop squeezing your bum. Soften your belly. Allow the breath to move the rib cage. Gently swallow. Allow your teeth to part and your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. and soften the point between your eyebrows where your third eye lives. Release attachment to thought and open up to intuitive insight. Surrender to the softness and the opening. Release control. We release where we hold too tightly. We find a new sense of comfort and ease, both on and off the mat. Listen to this friend of yours. What is she asking you to release? Where does she need you to soften? What will make her more comfortable? Allow one more sweep of your breath. Place your hands on the soles of your feet or the earth beside you. Draw your belly button into your spine and exhale, gently pull up. Peel up vertebrae by vertebrae and walk your hands forward, finding a gentle child's pose. Rest your forehead on the earth beneath you, or if you're feeling a little tight, grab a support. Find some way to connect your forehead to the earth plane, some sort of support beneath you. And deeply sweep your breath from root to crown. With an inhale, bring yourself up onto hands and knees, just enough to resituate. I'm going to shift now the throne of support. We're coming into pigeon with the left leg forward. So for this one, I like to switch my round and rectangle bolster. Changes the angle, but still that same T shape. And then you'll bring your left leg forward, and depending on your knee health, you can build the tower underneath your bottom, your left hip here, wherever you need it, using either blocks or a blanket. And the left heel, the further away from your groin the knee is, the further away from your groin that your heel is, the more you will need to flex the foot to protect the knee. And from here, find your comfortable edge as you send your right leg directly out from the right hip. Finding your tower of support in front of you wherever you need it. And inhale, push into your supports. Lift your heart high. Keep your chin parallel to the earth. Drop your shoulder blades down your back. And breathe here for a moment. If you feel any sort of pinching or discomfort in your knee or your hip, adjust. So I have a little bit of pinching in my knee and my hip, so I'm going to take my little pillow and add just another little lift here. Oh, big difference. Once you find you can be in this position with comfort, once you've found your level of support here, begin to gently melt over your support tower. Again, making any adjustments for your comfort with your support that you need. Draw on the support that you have around you to find a sense of comfort so that you can soften where you are holding too tightly. Once you've settled in, begin to sweep your body with your breath. One more sweep of this side. Placing your hands back on the support of the earth plane beneath you. Inhale, peel the heart up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll over onto your left hip as you bring, and off of your supports as you bring your right leg around. We're switching sides. You will likely find both sides are significantly different and have very significantly different thing to say. So again, the further away your heel is from your groin, the more you will need to flex your foot. The left leg comes directly out from the left hip. Placing your supports under your hip, feeling rooted, connected, and comfortable in your foundation. Pressing into your supports as you lift the heart, send your shoulder blades together and down your back. Chin stays parallel to the earth. Breathe deeply into your pelvis. If you feel as though the supports you have propped yourself up on are offering you a sense of comfort here, begin to melt your heart over your support tower, turning your head the opposite way you had it before. And then settling back into the conversation with your body. Sweep your breath as you listen to the sensations. Feel into your body. Notice where you're holding too tightly. Soften into the comfort of support. Send one more sweeping breath from your feet to your crown. Press your palms into the support of the earth as you inhale, peel your chest off your supports. Lean onto your right hip as you sweep your left leg forward. Come off your supports. And then roll a stiff blanket. If you have a round bolster, perfect, use that. If you have a Mexican weave blanket, these work really well too. You're gonna wanna roll it up like a burrito. And then place some sort of support on the head side of it. We're coming into a heart opener here. You may want to bring a support under your knees if you struggle with lower back pain. This is a good option. And the round roll is going to go right at about your bra strap, where your shoulder blades can fall on the back edge of it, and your arms can open either to a T shape or a Y shape. Anywhere you find that comfortable edge. Remember, we don't want any straining. We want comfort, supported comfort. Where we can trust the foundation of support to hold us here. Once you have settled into your comfortable position here, Turn back to your breath and the conversation with this body of yours, this home of your heart and your soul, home of the essence of who you are. Tell yourself, I am in here. I am here. I am listening. I surrender. Keep your attention on your body. Listening to the subtleties within. Inhale, sweep your breath from feet to crown. Exhale back down. Bring your feet to the floor beneath you, bending your knees gently. And roll over onto one side to push yourself up. And remove your props to make room for yourself to lay back into Shavasana. You may choose to keep a support under your knees. Perhaps if it's chilly, cover yourself with a blanket. Keep in mind, comfort, be comfortable. Use your palms as a support behind you to gently lay yourself down onto the earth. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you, opening through the heart space as your palms face skyward. Chin is gently tucked so that the neck is long and The spine is fully supported by the earth. Softening into the support of Mother Earth, the Earth Mother, and the gravity that keeps us connected to her. Nourishment she offers to our body and our soul. Release all control, all thought. Let it flow by. Shavasana offers us the final surrender. There's nothing left to do. Simply let it be. Invite you to stay in this space of Shavasana for as long as you are comfortably able to do so. And as you feel ready, deepen your breath. Bring your awareness back into your body. Introduce gentle movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Gently allow your head to rock from side to side. Inhale, sweep the arms over the head, toes away from the body, big stretch. Exhale, curl the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Gently roll over onto your favorite side into the fetal pose, using your bottom arm as a support for your head. One final moment of comfort and surrender. Using the strength of your upper arm, push your palm into the earth and bring yourself up to a seated position. Connecting your root chakra to the earth. Aligning sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Sweep the breath up from root to crown. Exhale back down. Inhale, sweep your arms, reaching out around you. Gather the energy that you've cultivated. Place your palms together above your head. Feel the contact of palm to palm. As you exhale, your palms down through center. Connecting your thumbs to your heart space, pressing in and up against your sternum. Connecting your hands to the rhythm of your heartbeat. And sending yourself gratitude for this self-care practice today. For a woman that heals herself, heals the world. And for the good of all, so shall it be.